Where's the fucking thing at? Oh, there it is. Oops. Oh, because that was shut. Check your phone. I sent you a link.
Right, just a minute.
Okay, so.
Come here. Come here, little turkey. Come here. Come here. You're so sweetie. Did she jump down with you guys? She loves you.
Oops. Check your phone. I sent you the link for this. You see it?
Where'd you send it?
I texted it to you.
Yeah, how are the kitties?
Are you serious? Look.
These are the top results.
I'll send it again. I never got it. Now you can see that I don't get the stuff.
I know that. What the fuck is that?
Did you resend it?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not getting it. So.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's really weird.
Clear it. Reboot your phone.
Huh?
Reboot your phone. Maybe it'll come in on the reboot. she's watching them, and she's doing the same thing. And she escaped. Like I was sitting here, and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh no!" And I look down, and she's fucking right there, looking up at me, like going, "Are you gonna pick me up?" She got out, walked all the way around, and came over there and just sat there and meowed at me. Like crazy little girl. So cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give me. Your phone is rebooting up there.
How'd she get out?
No idea. I have no idea. Look at her. She's doing the same thing you're doing. So funny. She was playing with Danny this morning, and Danny just swatted her and knocked her down there.
God,
Oh,
why?
because she was fucking getting big and attacking Danny, and Danny was just like, "Leave me the fuck alone. I'm sleeping." When she attacked Danny, Danny was in a dead sleep. I mean, I was petting her, and she was out. And then she comes up and she's like, "Yeah," and fucking attacks Danny's head, and just fucking attack after attack after attack. And Danny went, "You know what? Fuck you," and just swatted her and caught her off guard. And she went and it slant and then hit this, and then there was nothing. And I'm like, "Okay, what happened?" So I came over here, and she was just like,
All upset.
yeah, she didn't know what happened.
Did you get swatted by Mama? Did Mama swat you? Yeah, you in trouble? Were you bugging her wanting to play? She just mushed you. She mushed
There,
you.
your phone.
Let me give it to you. Let me give me a no. 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 Hey. You're so cute. You're so cute. You don't like to play with you, huh? You get in your tail. You don't have to be so mean. You don't have to be so mean. No, you don't have to be so mean. You can be so mean. You're a kid. You're a baby. She's loving you. She's loving you. Yeah. She loves you. Proud mama. You proud mama. You believe you have this baby? Huh? You love it? You tried it. You tried. Give us my phone. Huh? Give me my phone. Great.
Hold on. I'm getting the you go.
So what do I do to go to it? That's pretty cool. Huh?
Yep.
I love that.
Good quality, huh?
La, 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 la.
How many seconds?
Huh?
5 seconds away. Aria, get down. Aria, we talked about this today twice. They're all starting to wake up.
Huh?
They're all starting to wake up.
You didn't want to get them outside. And the other thing is if you pay for them, the other one.
Scotty's coming down. Tara plays at 4 o'clock. Want to go watch her?
Where?
Aviera community over there.
Go for a little while, yeah. I don't want to see them whole day anymore. Really? I guess we could. I'm just tired. He's so cute. He's like snuggle with you. Like snuggle. Snuggle. So they won their game last night.
I didn't know. I didn't ask.
She's black Sabbath. Where'd she go? What are you doing, Danny?
What are you doing? Jump. You go to the bathroom and watch the cats. Sheila, watch the YouTube. They're hilarious. Oh. Asuna, you should just. You were in there. You should just watch your phone. They're fucking hilarious. Did you see the one fall?
Yeah.
No, no, no. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. What you doing? I got you. I got you too. Roar. Roar. Put this back up. There's no escaping. Hi. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to change this up a little bit. Okay. There. How are you? How are you? Huh? How you doing? You were kind of getting owned there a little bit, and then you took that fall. I see you. I see you. What are you doing down there? I'm going to get you. I'm going to get that belly. I'm going to get that belly. All right. Need some more water. Let's put this. Ace of spades. Take this out. Oh, look, here's a ball. Come on, Asuna. Asuna. No, 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 no. Morris. No. Here. You go in the two. One. Go. Get in there. Oh. No, 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 no. Where are you going? Come on, Bubba. You gotta go that way. Hurry, move. Hurry, move. Hi. What you doing? What you doing, gorgeous? Hmm? What are you doing? You just come over to play with me, huh? Did you want to play? You're so soft and beautiful. You were such a beautiful girl. You know that kind of kisses? You know what kisses are? Huh? You know what kisses are? Can you give me a kiss? That's what we call noses. That's kisses. Can you give me a kiss? Huh? You're such a sweet little girl. You are. Oh, you're such a sweet girl. Such a sweet girl. Aren't you? Are you a sweet girl? Oh, Morris, you're going after her when she's got her head turned? That's so uncool, Morris. Hi, Ty. What you doing? Hi, big boy. What are you doing? You just chewing on your foot? Everybody still kind of sleepy? Let's get in here. Pull this up a little bit. So this way we can keep this up here if we tuck this underneath this. Oops. Hello. What you doing? Are you okay? Hello, kittens. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're all set. Everybody set? Oh. Oops, sorry. Oh. Don't jump. No jumping. Oh. Okay. There we go. Good girl. What a big girl you are, Sam. Oh, I got your belly. I got your belly. I'm gonna get your belly some more. I got your belly some more. Oh, I got you. Oh, the big hand has got you. Oh, Asuna. Asuna. Oh, Asuna. Oh. Asuna. Oh. It sure looked like she was using non-dish soap.
There's the cat bath, but actually,
Well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low mileage lease on this one. We can 4x2, $189 a month for 36 months.
The greatest tax cut and reforms ever in our country's history, the biggest. And so I want to thank you. And the Attorney General, Adam, who's running for governor, I think you're great. I think you're I want to thank a friend of mine, Steve Whitcroft. You know, people don't realize Steve started out as a lawyer, very good lawyer, top lawyer in New York, and he said,
how do I do it?
he saw me do it, and he said, if Trump can do it, I guess I can do it, right? Steve was a great, actually was a great real estate lawyer, and he represented a lot of us from the Manhattan real estate world. And one day he said, hey, maybe I'll do this, and he bought a little building and it worked out, then he did another one and it worked out. And now he's done a lot of them, and he's become a very wealthy, successful man, and he's my pal. It's nice to meet you. Thank you. Special guy. So I want to just tell you that what we've done has not been done before. We've created a lot of different things. We're going to talk about taxes, but just briefly, regulation cuts. The biggest in history. Nobody's ever cut regulations. We're talking about 511 days so far. And you can go 4 years, you can go 8 years, you can go 16 years, doesn't make any difference. Nobody's cut regulations like we have. Nobody's created tax cuts like we have. Nobody's going to protect your Second Amendment like we will. Every single, you know, for a lot of the small business owners, this is very important, the estate tax, the small business owners, the farmers, all of the people that we love and we cherish, no more estate tax. The old days, they had to go out and get financing and put it up right up to the neck. And then they had to pay interest, and in many cases, they couldn't do it. And Steve, they'd lose their farms, they'd lose their businesses, they'd lose whatever. And we've cut the estate tax, and for the smaller businesses, there is no estate tax whatsoever. So families can leave their business to their sons and daughters. The Heritage Foundation just came out recently, and they said that we've already implemented 64% of our top agenda items, and that's ahead of anybody, including Ronald Reagan. So we've done a lot of work in a very short period of time. And, you know, the bottom line is America is open for business. I got elected on Make America Great Again. We started using America First, and that's what we're doing on trade. We're renegotiating some of these horrible trade deals that we have with other countries. We have some of the worst deals I've ever seen, whether it's China, the European Union, Mexico, Canada, you name it, we have a bad deal. And we're changing those deals. We lost last year 800 billion with a B, 800 billion for trade. And in fact, I want to be very precise because Steve is such a great lawyer. It's 817 billion to be exact. That's big money, even in the world of real estate, Steve, right? That's big money. That makes everything we do like a little tiny peanut. And we can't do that. We can't do that. And we're not going to do that. So we're negotiating deals. The steel industry, I don't know if you've been seeing what's happened, but the steel industry is coming back. The United States Steel is expanding. We're building brand new plants and beautiful new expansions. They haven't done it in 35 years. Another company, a wonderful steel company, just announced a $500 million plant today. Another one's going into Ohio. We have Ohio, Pennsylvania. We have all of these incredible places. They're seeing the steel industry come back, and I need it to come back. We need it for defense. You know, steel isn't like some other industry. Steel we need. Coming in, they were dumping steel all over our country. Now all of a sudden, if they want to dump, that's okay. They have to pay a lot of money to dump. But more importantly, our industry is coming back far faster than we thought. If other countries aren't going to treat us with respect and aren't going to treat us properly on trade, because they haven't, with these massive deficits that we have, the big one is a car tax. They send in cars into our country by the millions and millions and millions, and we pay. I mean, if we send cars to them, they either don't want it or it's a big tax. As an example, if we send a car into China, they charge 25%. When China sends a car to us, we charge 2.5%. Somehow that doesn't work, right? So we're going to change it, and we're going to get along great with China. We're going to get along great with everybody, hopefully in the end. But we have to change it. It's not fair. It's not fair to our companies. It's not fair to our workers. One of the big things we just did, we had a great meeting, as you know, and a very successful one with North Korea. And the relations, and we're going to get along great with China. We're going to get along great with everybody, hopefully in the end. But we have to change it. It's not fair.
No, this is him speaking live right now.
It's not fair to our workers.
At the
One of the big things we just did,
Open
we had a great meeting, as you know, and a very
USA
successful
Open
one
for
with
Business
North Korea.
Forum.
And,
Sounds like the same
relations-
speech you gave the other day. Is it?
No, I mean, some talking points, yes, he's just ripping on the Democrats.
Organization of
Because
North
you should.
Korea. The process is beginning, and further talks are going on. We're getting the remains back of our great heroes. And so many people ask me, could you the remains? There are over 200 already. So many people ask me, could you the remains? There are over 200 already. Some people never got anything back, anybody back. And
Dave.
so many, I guess for the most part, would be the children and the grandchildren who want to get the remains back of
Says
their
Dave.
fathers and their grandfathers. And we're starting that, and it's been really incredible. We got our hostages back. And the New York Times said, well, Obama got hostages back too. Yeah, but he paid 1.8 billion. We didn't pay 1.8 billion. We didn't pay a penny. We paid not
Good,
At
good,
the same
good.
time,
The video.
North Korea was very smart. I think it was very smart, and they made it so
Fucking
we got
Morris
them
has
back,
fallen
and they
3
were now living
times
with their
today from the
families
top
very
shelf.
happy. That was 2 months ago. They were looking very happy.
Yeah,
with
he's
their
just
families.
fucking balanced
And
shot.
That's why I like to put the blanket
Very
around.
importantly, most importantly, you haven't had any rockets shot over Japan. You haven't had missiles going over Japan. You haven't had any nuclear tests in the last 7 months. You haven't had any tests of any kind in the last number of months. Sites have been blown up
Such good
where they had
moms.
the testing. They're getting rid of their engine site. The engines, these are engines, they call them engines for ballistic missiles. That's going. And step by step, it's really working out well. And most importantly, I have a very good relationship. We have a good chemistry together. We got along very well. He's a smart tough guy. He's a great negotiator. I think he sees a tremendous future for North Korea, but we want to have it denuclearized.
See, you can roll a
and that's
little
what's
bit.
happening. So that was a great
Because
visit. It was a
that
2-day
and
visit. It
that
was a great
rocket
visit. It was really quite
from
something.
rolling away.
So we're very happy
So
to,
they can play on it, it can roll a little.
we'll get it done. We'll get it done. And China helped us at the border, and I have to tell you, President Xi really helped us at the border. And Japan, Prime Minister Abe was terrific. And the president of South Korea, we really worked well together, President Moon. And it's a great team. I mean, honestly, it's a great team. And we did things that everybody said were really impossible.
They've been using the
Nobody would believe it.
carpet
You remember
overlap
before I got
to
elected,
jump up to that.
it sounded
and
like
then
we
they
were
pull
going to
themselves
war
up.
with North Korea, and that was a war that could have cost the lives of 50 million people. You know, Seoul, Steve, when we think New York City's big, Seoul, which is 30 miles off the border of North Korea, has 28 million people, Steve, 28 million. So in New York, we have 8 million, and we think New York is big. Seoul has 28 million people. And it's literally not even nuclear distance. It's right there for there. They call them cannons. They have thousands of cannons aimed at Seoul. And we think that everyone's going to be very safe. We'll keep going with this, but everyone's going to be very safe. And we think
See how they're jumping on the carpet?
it really was a lot quicker than anybody thought possible. So we're doing very well, and I'd like to maybe we'll start off and we can talk about, you can ask questions or make some suggestions, but maybe I'll ask Adam, do you want to start the
More
process?
is just, it's fight after fight after
Thank you,
fight.
Mr. President, for being here. I wanted to give you an update from the front lines on how Nevada's
Oh, and
economy
he
has
took her
been
down.
soaring over the last few years. We're seeing the results on jobs and the economy firsthand. No state in the country was hit harder by the recession. Today, jobs have come back and businesses stronger than ever. We've been growing by about 40,000 jobs per year. We have our lowest unemployment rate in more than a decade. Right now, manufacturing jobs are growing
Like when
at
they're,
the
when
fastest
they're a
rate.
blur, that
These
means
are
they're
good
running really,
jobs
really fast.
that are well paying, that are able to sustain families and hardworking Nevadans. This past year, we saw construction jobs go up by 8%. You're very familiar with the Strip. We see record projects down here and all over Nevada. And we're at a record high for small business jobs. We have over 632,000 jobs and over 18,000 new small business jobs just last year. These important jobs for small mom and pop businesses. Your economic policies are working thanks to the tax cuts and less burdensome regulation. America's economy is coming back. I have to say that here in Nevada, we're leading the charge. We've got the fastest growing private sector in the country, and as strong as the national economy is growing, thanks to a lot of these reforms, our job growth rate is nearly double the national average. Wages are at record high, and this proves, Mr. President, that lower taxes,
Grab her.
fewer regulations,
Just grab it,
get
please.
results.
She's
Thank
been
you
on the
very
bed
much
for the
for
last
leading
10
on those reforms.
She wants to get in.
That's what I'm saying, grab her.
I
We'll
will.
have a lot
She
more to
comes
do
back. She's
here,
over at the
and
other
we have
side.
a lot more to do for the country. We need to fight to keep our taxes low, fight to keep
Look at her.
finding
She's gonna
ways
climb
to
back in.
reduce
Look.
regulations that do not help our businesses and that are excessive. And I look forward to working together with your administration for our great state.
She's
Thank you
so
very much.
fucking smart.
Thank you.
She's using the wall to brace her.
Steve, go ahead.
Oh.
Build up on these knees.
Oops.
Come here, Suna. Come
Mr.
here.
President,
Come on.
first of
Come
all,
on,
I'd
I'll
like to,
put you back
thank
in.
Thank you for having me
Come
here
on.
today. It's really, as always, a pleasure to be
Come on,
with you.
sweetie. Hi,
I'm here
girlfriend.
to
Come
tell
on.
a story.
Come on.
Here, I'll put her in over
about
there.
a project that we're doing, and it's a success story.
Come here.
So my partner.
That was
and
pretty good.
good friend
I'm pretty proud of you. That was really good. That was really, really good. You almost got up there, and that was smart to use the wall for your back. That was really smart. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. Do you know that? Huh?
This
Okay,
is
there you
approximately 9 million square foot project
Go ahead and
that
go
was
play.
75% built, went through a foreclosure in the financial crisis, 4,000 hotel rooms that will have a cost of roughly $3 billion to complete, but also that lay dormant since 2008, in large part because of the financial crisis and some other conditions. It's the only project I know in a major city in the United States that has laid dormant for the last 10 or 11 years.
Why? All the reasons that you have cited. Poor US GDP growth prior to your administration
Yeah, right.
coming in,
Sorry about that.
pessimism among lenders and equity partners, and a prior administration that certainly, in my view, contributed by talking down Las Vegas. President Trump has changed all of that with the tax reform package and the overall fiscal stimulus that this package represents. The tax reform package, and I know it well, is chock full of stimulative features like expensing, which we haven't seen since the days of Ronald Reagan, opportunity zones, which is something not a lot of people are talking about, and I have to commend you because I think it's going to be invigorating in communities that need to see development, all of which are designed to encourage business activity. Overall, this administration's policies, which also include deregulation, has led to significant GDP growth. Positive business activity is made possible when government, private investors, and labor come together in a way that benefits everyone. Here, on this project, we will start construction activity.
Somebody
in,
moved the
in
tube.
July of 2019. We will create approximately 11,000 jobs in Nevada. That's 3,500 construction.
Okay. Sorry, I was just readjusting the camera.
And 7,000 permanent jobs. And we will create a solid investment for ourselves and thereby make a contribution to US GDP growth because of all of this and because of the president's policies. And I would mention one more point about the drill. I lost my son Andrew to an opioid overdose years ago. The president came to his funeral and came to a shiva call, and I talked often about this, about his hug. And the drill is named after my son Andrew. My family is deeply grateful to the president for taking on the fight against substance abuse, which is a pernicious problem, and no one before him took it on. And I think it's just nothing short of incredible. But when this project is finished, my family will dedicate a significant portion of its interest towards this substance abuse fight, so that my son's death will always have meaning. In my view, it is President Trump who has created the conditions for all of these things to happen. So thank you for having me today. I am deeply grateful to you, Mr. President, for your tireless work, for your dedication to this country. It has been my blessing to have a close friendship with you for 30 years, and it is my honor to call you my president.
Only 2 minutes and it is. It's just hot.
He did good. He did good. Well, I knew Andrew. He was a great young man, and he had a great family. Father who loved him, mother who loved him. Great people. So I just want to say that that's an honor what you just said. You know, I looked at that site and then I said, nope, I'm going to run for president instead. And did you buy that from Carl? From Carl? Carl? It was some negotiation. I can imagine. With Carl, it's never easy, but that's great. It's going to be a great success. A beautiful location, and I saw a concept and a design, and it is really going to be a tremendous success. So congratulations. That's good. Barbara, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President, for allowing me to be here. I'm very excited to talk to you all about how the Drew has impacted my life in a positive way. I am a Las Vegas native. I've lived here my entire life. I went to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, graduated in construction management. I met my husband here. I'm raising my 2 boys here. We really love the city, and I'm excited to be in the city. I am a construction project manager for Whitlock Group, and the evolution of how that happened is really interesting. Again,
You see this blur run across the street and another blur follow them.
You know, the growth and development in Las Vegas was booming, and so I was fortunate enough to be able its construction and development has been slow, and resort when it's complete, when the team is really working diligently to bring something amazing to the Las Vegas Strip. And I'm, like I said, a long-time Las Vegas resident, and I'm really excited about what's happening in the city. There's a lot of growth, a lot of development, and it's all very exciting to see happen. And again, thank you for letting me be here.
Well, thank you very much, Barbara. Thank you very much. I so much want to ask Whitcoff what he paid, but I'm not going to do that now. I just want to see where he is relative to what I think he could have bought it for. I'll ask him after this. I know he made a good deal. We have a very special person with us. Alex, he's just unveiled a healthcare plan. Call it an association plan, you can call it whatever you want, but it's going to be millions and millions of people where they're going to have tremendous negotiating rights to buy healthcare with the insurance companies. You can cross state lines. That means you have a lot more competition. And he's just done a tremendous job as the Secretary of Labor. And I want to ask you to say a few words, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Let me just say, this is a great city to be talking about this. Just about 2 hours ago, I met with Mary Beth Seawold, who's the president and CEO of the Las Vegas Chamber of Commerce.
5-something
And I
this
wanted
morning on his
to talk
motorcycle.
with her because the president unveiled these association health plans on Tuesday.
Was weird.
And on Thursday,
Austin's
I read
van was
Mary
here, but
Beth
Austin wasn't
was
here.
already
And then
moving
about
to make
8:15,
these
Austin, I see Austin going to
So
take a
these are
shower.
so straightforward and so
I
simple.
know, I was looking for it
Right
this
now, small
morning too, to get
businesses
home, I
have
couldn't find it.
massive disadvantages in providing health
I
care
walked back
to their employees. The regulatory burden on small businesses is actually greater than on large companies. Think about that. Small businesses, the engine of growth, have a greater regulatory burden than large companies. And they don't have economies of scale, they don't have bargaining power. But what if the Las Vegas Metro Chamber of Commerce can bring all these small businesses together and bargain on their
Look at
behalf
them, they're all in there.
as if the chamber is the employer offering the benefits to the employees of all the small business members. And Mary Beth has already seen this opportunity.
It's cool
It
because
is
they can
already
play,
taking action. Mary
and
Beth,
then those that want to chill and sleep can go above and not be disturbed by those that are playing below.
and her point to me was real simple. After
just
Obamacare,
like-
they did a survey of their small businesses. And about a third of them said, we can't afford healthcare anymore. And in fact, a lot of the small business owners were saying, we're gonna have to get a second job just to try to afford
Why did you
healthcare.
take the big poke down from the
And
top?
as a result,
The angle was
they
wrong.
went without coverage. And so she
That was
sees
fine.
this as an opportunity
No,
for
the
the
angle was
chamber
wrong because
to empower small
it
businesses
got pushed
to
into
do what they
the
do best, which is
cage.
to create jobs and to create economic growth. And that's the idea behind association health plans. These are
But
gonna
they
be
use the
really,
scratching
really
post. They
big.
run up to
Thank
the
you for
top
moving
and
so
then they
quickly.
jump across.
And she's a great negotiator.
Ty and Patrick have mastered that.
Great negotiator. You're gonna have fun. They're all gonna be out after, they want that, the insurance companies are going crazy for this, so you're gonna have a lot of fun. Good luck. Thanks, Mary Beth. Make a good deal. Please.
I was gonna make a little staircase out of one of them.
Hello, President. Hello, everyone. My name is Kevin Fong, and I'm the founder of Asian Cultural Alliance, a
You
nonprofit
know, I've sent that link to somebody, right?
resource center
What?
The
for
video,
all
the
Americans
video.
across
Why?
Las Vegas,
Oh, if you wanted to send it to somebody.
the initiator of Nevada official May 18 Asian Culture Day, which are in line of what's next to me. U.S. open for business. By the way, I have some of our country chair, they have came early and wait, and they just love you.
Right. Thank you. Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, no, no,
I want to thank Senator Dean
no.
for this opportunity,
Matt,
and we need your experience.
we talked about this. This is what I mean about no. Damn it. Are you that much of a knucklehead? You are a knucklehead.
Join this round table. With the President of the United States,
What's
Donald J.
polls there?
Trump,
Like, keep it up.
one of the presidents
What?
that we ever had.
She's a butthead.
Mr. President, your tax cut have delivered an enormous impact on our community. I've seen it day in, day out, through my work at the Asian Culture Center, on my professional job as a home inspector. Fewer and fewer people are unemployed, and for the first time in 8 years, housing value are increasing in Nevada. Mr. President, you made a promise, and you kept your promise. To make America great again. Which our children's future depend on your daily decision. Thank you, Mr. President. Me and my kids
Look,
are
getting
so
big underneath.
proud of you.
I like how they get big and then they let you sideways.
May I offer you, Mr. President, a book? The